Hello, my name is Susannah Bowman. I'm a 22-year-old copywriter from Melbourne, Florida, and I have bipolar disorder. That's not something I typically start my job applications with, but I figured for something as awesome as to write love on her arms that seemed applicable. I'm gonna look at my notes occasionally because I'm a writer, not a video maker, so I have a little script. So it seems appropriate to me to talk about bipolar disorder, and it helps you understand why I connect to the mission of To Write Love on Her Arms. I've struggled with mental illness since my teens, and I appreciate the fact that the destigmatization of mental illness is happening in my community, and if I could do anything to help destigmatize mental illness in my community, especially through my passion for writing, then I think that would be an awesome thing. My experience. So I just graduated from the University of Central Florida on May 4th, 2019 with my Bachelor of Arts in Writing and Rhetoric and a minor in Linguistics. I graduated with a magna cum laude, and I believe my GPA was like a 3.89. I don't have a wealth of professional experience since I'm such a new graduate, but I think that I do have a wealth of experience through my coursework at UCF in the Writing and Rhetoric department and through the 3 internships that I've had over that amount of time. So I worked as an intern at Imprint Magazine, Space Coast Living Magazine, and St. Mark's United Methodist Church. And at those 3 places, I did copywriting, copy editing, social media. I have experience in social media, posting to Instagram and Facebook. I have quite a bit of experience in Twitter, but only personally. And when I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, I kept a blog called The Misadventures of Me on WordPress. So I have experience blogging, but beware, it's a little cringy. I didn't edit it at the time, and it's very melodramatic. But I do have blogging and WordPress experience. So a story that changed my life would be when I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. At the time, it was 2015, or the very end of 2015, the beginning of 2016, and I was at FSU pursuing a music major to be a music therapist, and I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder after a hypomanic episode, and that changed my life because it was terrifying, and I had to medically withdraw from school, and I had to come back home, and I had to deal with the fact that I had bipolar disorder and all of the terrible things that went with it, but I also I had to just deal with a lot of stuff, and I took a year off school trying to get my meds stabilized, but through that experience I learned to be a lot stronger, and I actually met my fiance. So some good things can come out of bad things, and that changed my life. My biggest fear and my greatest dream kind of go together. My biggest fear would not being able to have a family, and my biggest dream is to have a family with my fiance. So hopefully one day I can do that. I think I would be a good addition to the To Write Love on Her Arms team because I am friendly and personable, and I like helping people, and I love writing, and I love raising awareness for mental illness. And if I could combine the 2 in my hometown, I think that would be fantastic. Thank you for considering me, and I hope to hear back from you soon.